All defense systems go as we tap in. I greet everybody in a space of stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. And once more, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. If you've been exercising feeling good for no reason at all, by now it has gotten easier. Every day is a good day. You feel good for no reason at all. And the day is Friday, so I know everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. From my higher self to yours, I greet you in peace and power. We acknowledge the ancestors, the angelic realm, the spirit guides, ascended masters and cosmic and divine beings. We acknowledge all life forms in the magnetic frequency of love and light, health and wholeness. Ashe. Stillness and abundance, family. It's good to be in the flesh. It's good to be naked with clothes on. I say that to say, may something I say reach somebody who come across anything that I have to say in an inspiring, motivating, and most of all, positive way. I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. In the best of emotions, in the best of health, in the best of mental thoughts and clarity. I hope this message find everybody tapping in to their intuitive self. Finding our own unique authenticity. As we trust that everything is going on as it's supposed to. And anything that must go on will go on. I hope this message find everybody in the self-loving space. Self-love is just simply loving yourself. It don't mean putting yourself over others or others before you. It just means loving yourself, self-acceptance, in the good and the flaws. Self-love isn't about moving around being arrogant, treating people or thinking you can treat people any kind of way, thinking that you're better than everybody else based on the status quo of society. Because regardless of today's status quo of societies, what society says is popular, we all got work to do. We all bleed the same blood. We all navigate around the same temperature. Unless we about to leave the planet, or we got a high fever. So we all got work to do. And if you feel like you don't got work to do, then you're probably in the wrong place. It's not the video for you. Compassion must be our compass. Compassion must be our compass. Because we all get the call. At some point, somewhere in our life, we all get the call. And that's going to resonate with everybody different. At some point, somewhere in our life, we all get the call. You ever heard the saying, many are called, few are chosen? Well, if you're on this planet, at some point, somewhere in your life, you will get the call. Whether you recognize it or not, whether you see it or hear it or feel it, however the call comes, because it comes in many forms and fashion, you will get the call. Because at some point, somewhere in our life, we all get the call. Some people came knowing already what they was called to do. Because many are called and few are chosen. May something I say have an inspiring, motivating, and most of all, positive effect on the hearer. Because we all got work to do, family. And a lot of people got the call, but they didn't take it. A lot of people got the call, and they didn't recognize it. A lot of people have got the call, and they didn't know it for what it was, because they was too distracted. We all get the call. Even I got the call many years ago. And even though I didn't fully submit at the time, I recognized the call for what it was. Because I always knew I was different. I always knew I was birthed to do something. And life has our way of taking us through trials, through experiences, through circumstances and situations. If we have any kind of inclination of a greater cause, to get us in touch with it. So I went through a lot of mess to be shown the mess that I was going to have to work out and work through. And I'm still online. I'm still doing the work. That's why I'm here. So if you resonate with that, salute. The chosen ones are the few that had enough sense to choose themselves when the call came. I'm going to say it again. Because many are called, but few are chosen. And we're probably hearing that a lot right now because it's trending. The chosen ones, the chosen ones, the chosen ones. Many are called, but few are chosen. But to pop a bubble, the few, the chosen ones are the few that had enough sense to choose themselves when the call came. To be God within themselves. Not after the call came, when the call came. It's going to resonate with somebody, somewhere. You're never too old. You're never too old to make happiness your priority. And if happiness is not a priority, it's probably because we still have to answer the call. Self-love is not a priority. It's probably because we still have to answer the call. Universal love and the connection with nature and the energies and the frequencies of life is not a priority. Then it's probably because we still need to make the call. Or answer the call, pardon. Yin yang, life and death, her and him, we and them. From one person to another, it may be perceived different, but it's all the same. Everything goes as it's supposed to. Nothing happens that shouldn't occur. And anything that shouldn't occur can never happen. Everything goes as it's supposed to. How are you taking control of yourself in everything that occurs so you can control what is in your control to control? We gotta have courage to change the things that we can change. And what's not in our power to change, leave it alone. Sit still. Be poised. Be calm. And let it unfold according to its own pattern. Every flower, every tree has its own pattern of growth, has its own obstacles that it must endure to ensure its own survival, its own maturity. No other tree can do it for it. No other plant can do it for it. Each plant must do it itself as it works as a whole unit. The things that offset and throw us is supposed to show us where we off track. The things that offset and throw you is supposed to just to show you where you off track. Just to show you where you still got work to do. Because if anybody perfect, we don't got no business being here. Yesterday I mentioned about how society, how media, how radio, how movies, television projects energetic influence upon us. Today my question is, where are you projecting your consciousness? Who are you projecting your consciousness on? And what type of energies, what type of frequencies, what type of intentions are you sending? Because we gotta be spiritually, on our dean, family. We gotta be really protected and covered. Everybody ain't right. And everybody don't mean us well. And knowing that, I have a repetitive habit of always telling people to wish people well, regardless of what has occurred. Wish all people well, because it creates a spiritual protective force field around you. And you will always find yourself being able to do whatever occurs. You'll find yourself being more resilient. Always wish people well, man, regardless of what people may feel about you. Where are you projecting your conscience? And how you are projecting your conscience, regardless of what occurs, is what will judge you in the end. We all here judging ourselves, and most of us don't even know it. So I'm going to say it again for somebody to catch what that question is asking. Where are you projecting your consciousness, and how are you projecting? As I close, maybe move forth in stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Maybe move forth in the life, in the light that we are, and allow compassion to be your compass. Peace, family. Love y'all. Salud, God.